Welcome, racing fans, to Motorsports Radio, and we're on channel MR3, home of Motorsports Talk, and it's Trucks. Saturday's NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, the Pocono Mountains 250. Just 60 laps on Saturday. Rain was a factor this weekend. Rain on Friday washed out qualifying, and rain was a threat on Saturday. However, since it was only 60 laps, the race halfway mark would be lap 30. Pole sitter for Saturday's truck race was William Byron in the number 9 Toyota. John Nemechek in the number 8 Chevrolet started in second, and starting in third was Ben Rhodes in the number 41 Toyota. As everybody knows, Sunday's Sprint Cup Series race was raced today. So we will be doing race notes for the Pennsylvania 400 on Wednesday at 7:05, channel MR1, over at Community Radio on the Motorsports Radio section. And, of course, on demand at any time. Live and on demand, that's how we do it. So the top three at the drop of the green flag, which was at 1:19 p.m. Eastern Time, was the 9, the 8, and the 41. Christopher Bell pits before at the drop of the green flag. He was starting in 5th, but now started in the back. Remember, this happened to Bubba Wall. I think it did. Was it last week too? No, I don't remember who it was. But the green flag drops, and off they go. And before you know it, the O2 smacks the wall. No caution. The O2 driven by Austin Hill. I think it was either turn 1 or turn 2. No caution. Stays green. The Motorsports Radio top 3 at lap 3 was William Byron, Tyler Reddick, and Timothy Peters, the 9, the 29, and the 17. Caution 1 does come out at lap 5. 29 truck of Tyler Reddick. He gets loose. Restart lap 10. And the leader, William Byron now. Timothy Peters in second and Ben Rhodes in third. The 9, the 17, and the 41. 3 Toyotas. And there was 3 wave-offs before they went back to green on this one. Nemechek is in 4th right now. But Nemechek quickly takes 3rd. So now you have the 9, the 17, and the 8 top 3. The 9 and the 17 side by side with a battle for first. Peters does get in front and the double zero spins right after that. Actually, it'll happen simultaneously. This would bring out caution number 2. Lap 12, double zero driven by Cole Custer, hits the wall coming out of turn 2. He was running 28th. And brushing the backstretch safety barrier. Restart lap 15 with the top 3 consisting of William Byron in the lead. He did not pit this time. Cameron Haley in second and Ben Rhodes in third. The 9, the 13, and the 41. Daniel Hemrick climbs up to third, but Ben Rhodes takes third and then second. Hemrick now in third, and then the third caution comes out lap 16:05. John West Hanley and the 4. Christopher Bell, the 4, into the wall, bounces and off the wall and into the 05. Passing as he was passing the 4, the 05 gets contacted. Incident coming out of turn 2. All right, and the restart would be lap 18. Top 3: William Byron, Ben Rhodes, Matt Kraft, the 9, 41, and the double 8. Then Cameron Haley up to third. So now you got the 9, the 41, and the 13. William Byron with a 1.4 second lead on second place Ben Rhodes. That was clocked in at lap 21. And then we get to lap 24. Always happens with the truck races. The caution comes out a lot. Lap 24, caution number 4, 71 truck driven by Carlos Contreras. He loses power. Still on the apron. He gets down to the apron near the exit of pit road. They restart at lap 27. But now you have a top 3 of Spencer Gallagher, Timothy Peters, and Ben Kennedy. 23, 17, and the 33. William Byron dropped down to 5th. And then running 4th was Brett Moffitt in the number 11 truck. And then the 29 and the 19 make contact. The 2 and only 2, Keselowski Racing Trucks, lap 27. This would bring out caution number 5. Contact with the 19. Daniel gets a little contact with the 19. And then the 29, Tyler Reddick coming out of turn 1 in the midst of a 5 wide. The 29 got the most damage, the left front. 19 gets loose, contacts to 86. And he contacted 86, starts spinning and collects the 29, pushing the 29 into the wall. The 86 was Brandon Brown. Lucky Dog was Christopher Bell in the number 4 truck. And lap 30 would be the race halfway mark. Restart lap 32. But then, think it was actually lap 31, but the question 6 comes out lap 31. They just restarted this race. Here comes question number 6 for the 22 truck. Austin Wayne self spins. This was in turn 1. Restart lap 35. Top 3, Spencer Gallagher. Rico Abreu now in second, and in third, William Byron. Johnny Hunter Nemechek drops down to 6, so the 23, the 98, and the 9. Byron up to second. Abreu down to third, so now you got the 23, 9, 98. Gallagher just half second on second place. William Byron, lap 37. Then the 41 and the 66 make contact, and this brings out question number 7. 41 Ben Rhodes, 66 Anderson, Jordan Anderson, both spin. 41 into the wall, also incident at the exit of turn 1. Restart lap 41. Top 3 with 18 laps to go. William Byron, and then back in the lead. Cameron Haley up to second. Matt Crafton in third, the 9, the 13, and the double 8. Less than 20 laps left at this point. Crafton up to second. Haley down to third. Top 3. The 9, the 88, the 13, but then Cameron Haley, the Canadian, climbs into second. William Byron with a 2-second lead on second place, Cameron Haley, and then 2.4 seconds on third place, Matt Crafton. This was at lap 44. Nemechek and Gallagher, Spencer Gallagher make some contact. They keep it straight though, no caution. They almost lost it, and they saved their trucks pretty good. Byron's lead at lap 45, 2.295 or 2.3 on second place, Cameron Haley. Then the 86, Brandon Brown, hits the wall. This brings out caution number 8, lap 47. Christopher Bell, the lucky dog here, restart lap 50, and this also starts the last 10 laps. Now, 60 laps, okay. I guess you ask, why bother just 60 laps? But top 3 out of this restart, William Byron still in the lead, Cameron Haley in second, Matt Crafton in third, the 9, the 13, and the double 8. Timothy Peters up to third. Now you got the 9, the 13, and the 17, all Toyotas. And Toyota, man, has been, Toyota is making a mark in the world of NASCAR. William Byron still in front, 1.13 seconds on second place, Cameron Haley, which grew to a 1.6 at lap 52. One of their guys, let's see here. Oh, which one of these guys is going to cross the finish line first? Cameron Haley can win it, I thought, but it wound up being William Byron. 23 spins, though. This brings out question number 9, lap 53. 23, Spencer Gallagher got close to the wall. He started spinning, and it's some skill to keep that vehicle away from that wall. You're spinning, and the back of that truck got so close to the wall, and if you would just happen to glance, you would think he would have brushed it, but he did not. He got very close to it. So the restart comes at lap 56 with 4 laps to go. William Byron, Cameron Haley, and now Timothy Peters, the 9, the 13, and the 17 in the top 3. Then Brett Moffitt up to third. So you got the 9, the 13, and the 3. 0.7 of a second separate the 9 and 13 trucks. White flag flies at lap 59. Byron, Haley, Moffitt still the top 3. Checker comes out at lap 60. And William Byron comes in for the win of the truck race at Pocono. The top 5 finishes: William Byron, Cameron Haley, Brett Moffitt, Timothy Peters, and Cole Custa, the 9, 13, 11, 17, and the 00. John Hunter Nemechek finished in 9th. Ben Rhodes finished in 11th. Motorsports Radio Race Info. 3 leaders, 5 lead changes. Top speed 168.4 to 8 miles per hour. Fastest lap time 53.12 seconds. 9 cautions with 27 yellow flag laps, and the race length was 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 51 seconds. The next NASCAR Camping World Truck Series is from Bristol, and it's a Wednesday night race, August 17th, for the UNOH 200. So now you got this upcoming weekend where Xfinity Series and Sprint Cup head to Watkins Glen, and it's only NASCAR this upcoming weekend. IndyCar has next weekend off, and Formula One is on a summer break. Yeah, that's what it is. So all NASCAR this weekend, and then the weekend after, all 3 Sprint Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks head to Bristol, and this is going to be the night race. So you're going to have a Friday night race and a Saturday night race, and the night race at Bristol is always fun. to watch. And we actually only have, if you count this upcoming weekend, 4 races left before we get to the start of the chase for the Cup. Now, all 3 series, Sprint Cup, Xfinity, and Trucks, all have chase grids this year, which is going to be very interesting. We haven't touched base on it, the Chase Cup yet, but we will soon. It's getting there, but we will be getting touching base on that as well. And now the 2017 schedule is already out too, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Daytona 500 is on February 26th. So just to let you know about that. And Motorsports Radio runs from February through November. So after November, we take a break. So probably I don't have an exact date for the return of Motorsports Radio for 2017 just yet, but it will be the Thursday before Daytona 500. And usually just go over the driver standings and some racing news that broke out throughout the off season. And then first round of race notes will be the following Monday. But I got to double check those dates, and of course I'll let you know before that time comes. And that's going to do it for today. Now we have full results for all racing this weekend, NASCAR, Indy, and Formula 1. And that's coming up at 7:45. You want to listen in, or you can check us out on demand. Long Island Community Radio is the place to go. I also mentioned that now, if you're on a mobile device, it takes a couple seconds for it to kick in. So if you hit the play button, give it a second, and it'll start playing. So it does take a little. Unfortunately, that's out of my control. All the shows start playing pretty quickly on computers and laptops and stuff, but mobile devices, cell phones and stuff. So you hit the play button, you hear a little signal. I put a little sound effect in there to let you know that it's playing. So, and then the show is on its way. So just to let you know about that. And of course, if you have any questions and stuff, we have contact info at Community Radio. You can talk to me directly, email, phone, text, whatever you feel like. Information on our website. So thank you for tuning in from Long Island, New York. This is Manny Allegara, and this is Motorsports Radio, CommunityRadioLI.com.